Can I tell you a story? Story time.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The one time I've gotten in a physical fight in my entire life, and it wasn't even a fight.
Yeah.
That's a stretch. In high school, a girl slapped me across the face. And you know what my reaction was?
You just walked away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just walked away.
You've told me this.
And there was like 50 people behind her, egging me to slap her back.
And they just want to see a fight, right?
Yeah. And it's like she was inciting it just because other people encouraged her. Like, there was literally no reason for her to come slap me. I mean, there was a stupid reason. It's dumb.
Some high school reason, right?
Yeah. Like, I made out with some guy that she used to date a year ago. Like, it was the dumbest thing ever. It didn't matter. Ben, this is before your time. Okay?
No,
I
I know.
baby.
I'm shaking my head just at like how
Like,
stupid a thing that is.
and
yeah.
So her friends basically encouraged her to corner me. They like planned it out because they know I'd gone to Subway with a couple friends and I'd be walking back, so we'd be off school property.
Oh, yeah.
And they planned it and they cornered me. And like, I'm not some, like, why would you beat me up? What the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I'm just like some little girl. Like, I have no interest in fighting. It was really awful but what was more awful than someone literally slapping me in the face was how many people behind her were just yelling at me to slap back. But my natural reaction in that situation was to like, well, I froze. And then I turned away and I walked the other direction and I just started crying. But like, I didn't say anything and I just kept going. And everyone behind me was yelling, get her, get her. Like, and then the girl behind me, like, I could tell she was coming towards me to like, I don't know, stop me. But then, I don't know, she just maybe changed her mind and didn't continue. But she slapped me really hard and they all wanted us to fight. And I don't understand. And it was just like heartbreaking that situation even happened.
I mean, it's hard. I'm really sorry that you went through that first.
It's okay. I didn't fight back, so I didn't actually get in a fight.
I think it's very mature of you that you didn't engage.
In hindsight, I am proud of the decision I made. Although in my mind, like, it wasn't a decision. It was just like, that's just what I automatically did, was walked away.
Yeah. As long as I hope you would defend yourself if someone was actually.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, this wasn't a real fight. She was
Maybe you should take like a course, like a self-defense course. Do women still take those? I know it's kind of like messed up that it's like almost like putting the responsibility on women that they should be able to defend themselves from being attacked.
Those
by
posters
men,
used to be in the women's washroom at university about how women can, if they want to, sign up for a self-defense class.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that being an option and a way of spreading awareness that there are ways to protect yourself, because there was an issue walking around on campus at night. There were a few cases. I was nervous walking around at night. I'm not going to lie. I used to always call someone because class would end at like 9 p.m.
Or even like pretend you're on the phone with someone.
Yeah.
Like I remember the tunnels at Carleton, like I'd be there late at night to drop a essay off in a Dropbox. And yeah, sometimes it would be in the middle of the night, no one else around. And like I would be walking down there and I could see there's a girl in front of me. And it seemed like she would get nervous just because, hey, there's some guy I don't know behind me. Yeah.
So if you ever have to fight in your life, that's why I don't understand why you would fight like for fun or voluntarily and hurt people when there is a reality of people who have to fight for their actual lives. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes me sad.
This took a much more serious turn than I was expecting.
Sorry.
I can't really say I've ever been.
Yeah, Ben. Have you beat anyone up?
Have I told you? I don't know if I've told you this. A friend of ours in grad school, I was in Montreal for his bachelor party. Uh-huh. We were just having a good night. Like, we hadn't even been drinking that much or anything. We're like downtown Montreal, just walking down the street, and this group of guys just started fighting us. Like in the middle of downtown Montreal. Just because
they wanted to assert their masculine dominance?
It was St. Patrick's Day. I guess they were super drunk, but like completely unprovoked. We just got attacked by these guys. So the closest thing I've been to a fight was like just sort of defending myself and kind of fighting back so we could get away from these guys. I don't know, they were speaking French.
Oh, so like honestly, you guys were not
much was said. I don't know if like maybe they had run into us at a previous bar and like followed us out or so. I can't even remember much about it, and I remember like I'm not really a fight. Like I'd like to think I could stand up for myself if I had to, but like a lot of people think they can fight, and a lot of guys are just like, yeah, I'm tough. Like I could fight if I had to. But then at the end of the day, if you haven't been like training boxing or different martial arts, like you probably don't really know what you're doing in a fight. So I remember it was a lot of just like trying to keep distance and like push people away and just avoid getting punched in the face more than anything. But yeah, I guess that's the closest I've come to being in a fight.
That's good. So it's good that you were never someone who was looking for a fight, because I knew lots of men when I was young who were always looking for fights. And I always thought it was really pathetic, to be honest. And it was as if they thought it was, to show they're so powerful or strong, and almost like they wanted people to know that they were going to beat someone up or that they just hurt someone. Yeah, punch him to the ground. Yeah. And I would look at them and be like, you're fucking disgusting. Like, I now think you're a loser. Congratulations.
So I shouldn't fight anyone to try to impress you?
No, no one should. And if that impresses someone, hope you guys are happy together. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's a sign of high intelligence. It's not what I look for in a partner anyways.